Hello, good morning. It's earrings day today. There's lots of bags within bags today, so bear with, folks. Bear with. There's lots and lots. Lots and lots. Right, let's do some little ones. In little ones, we might find treasures. So I'm just going to leave them in packets. They'll probably go in 2 kg lots. Are they pairs? Yes, they are all pairs. It says sterling silver on them, but they are blatantly not. But I'll leave them as is to go in 2 kgs. And then some will go in vintage lots and things. They look like they're probably missing stones from the front. I don't know really. Odd. Yeah. That bit needs a bit of mending. That's a little sparkly pair. They'll go in my little starry lot. Beady ones. But yeah, a lot of these, most of them actually, well, they'll go in a vintage lot. They're quite cute, aren't they? But yeah, they'll go in 2 kg. Ooh, malachite ones. Yep, they're ones I would sell separately, clean them up obviously. Nice gemstone ones, that's cool. Ah, cute, no flowers. Little handmade leathery ones. I like these ones. These are actually dress clips though, not earrings. Could be, I'd like to see a nice little boost in dress clips coming, you know, to Christmas time. I think they'd be quite cool, so I might sell them separately. They're lovely, aren't they? They're nice and old, need a good clean up, but that's doable. And some little sparkly drops as well. They'll go in a vintage lot. And tiny little cameos, little plastic cameos. They'll go in a cameo lot. Two of the same pairs, 2 kg, and just some silver tone hoops and some glass ones. They can all go in 2 kg. There's some more of those. Oh, they're fun, aren't they? I think those orangey plastic ones, and those boho ones, but that's broken there. What's going on here? These look like they might all be odd ones, innit? Oh no, wait. Yep, okay, that's a pair. That might be silver. We'll test that bit. And then a bunch of odd bits there. Sort my piles out over there. Some purple ones. What are these? Oh, little birdies. Little hummingbirds. I shall leave them and then they will go into 2 kg. Oh wow. Oh, look at them. Little tropical animals on plastic. Oh, I like them. Do you reckon they are actually? This book belongs to Sarah. Someone's just put, yes, anyway. They're cute, aren't they? And they don't have hooks on, so they will need a fix up. little set. So we've got some screw backs and a pendant and necklace. I'll put them into the vintage lot. Now they're stamped there for silver. Shall test. I don't think the main part is, maybe just the hooks. Well, that's a nice clip on, isn't it? Let's hope that one's brought a friend. That would be cool. Fashion jewellery. Tiny little bag of bits. That should go like round like that. Okay. Let's put them in a healthier bag. They're kind of sweet, but they're not ones I would sell separately, you know. So I'll put them back in their pairs. That one says something on there, so that might be worth testing for a little bit of gold, that back there. And that one. And what's this chain all about? It's very mashed up on there. Gosh, that's a tiny little pin. Oh, are these like negligee pins? Is that what they're called? I don't know. Tiny little pins. Curious. And these look like little hats almost. Weird. And a spare one. Okay. And what about these little hearts? No, I don't think they're silver. Let's have a quick look. No, don't think they're silver. There's so many empty little baggies, little vintage plastic ones. Ooh, a little box, brown box. Is that from J. Weir and Son Jewellers, an old ring box? That's cool. Oh, look at those. I've had these before, I'm pretty sure. And I'm a poet and I didn't realise. They're pretty, aren't they? Take them off this because foam tends to disintegrate and make a mess. But yeah, they're really sweet. Oh, and this big bag. They'll probably come out and go straight back in the bag. Long plastic drop. Oh, well, they're quite patterned at them, but they've got Nefertiti. They might be worth cleaning up. Some faux tortoiseshell. They're kind of fun though, I quite like them. Might be something I'd sell separately. Mad sparkly ones. They're kind of bonkers, aren't they? They'll go back in there. Vintage enamel clip-ons. They'll go into a vintage lot. And so will they. Plastic flowers. And there's the pair to that one. The hearts. They're broken. They can go in the boho lot. like them, they're fun. There's the other one there, but they'll still go into a 2 kg lot. They've got little pearls on though, but there we go. And the door knockers, and these twisty ones, all going in 2 kg. What is these about? I'll have a look at them in a minute. They look a bit bonkers. Oof. They're crazy, aren't they? Little enamel flowers and butterflies. Some more vintage clip-on ones. Right, leaves. A couple of broken bits. These faux marker seat, very lightweight ones. They'll go in vintage lot. Got little peacock ones. Getting down to some odds here. Little encased pile. Then a baggie. They're pretty. And these look a bit vintage style, don't they? They're glue-on stones rather than prong set. So I don't think they're particularly old. And then an odd one there. And then what do these say on them? I'm sure I saw something. Is it just a mark? It says something there. It says Je t'aime, okay. Is that because it's a ring with labradorite in them? I mean, they're cute. I don't know if the Je t'aime is a brand or if it's just, you know, saying it for the sake of it. Needs a little bit of adjustment on that one. Weird. We'll have to look them up. They're kind of cute. Okay. Baggie of earrings. Okay. That's one baggie to go into a 2 kg lot. Oh, what's this little dude? Aww. Did we have one like that before? I can't remember. That's sweet though. Might have to test that one. They'll go in a lot. Yep, nothing special there. Oh, they're quite pretty. Could have done with them for my little autumn show, isn't it? I don't mind them. So many baggies of bits. A couple of little star ones. But the rest will go in a lot. Yes, they will. A triangle. Okay. Ooh, crazy. What's that baggie there? What are these? What kind of faux coins? They're fun. Broken out. Oh, and I like those. That's probably copper. I reckon that could polish up okay, so yeah, I'll keep them aside. They'll go in a lot. They'll go in a vintage lot. 2 kg. 2 kg. 2 kg, vintage lot, 2 kg, tiny little mother of pearl ones, boho lot maybe, 2 kg, and those, and those. More of them little bell-shaped things. Oof. Take them off there. They'll go in a vintage lot. Huh. What's that? Made in Austria. It just needs like a clean-up on there. I wonder if they had actual gems stuck on them though. Yeah, look, it's coming off. Yep, I'll just go in craft probably. Is this another little set? Yep. I think probably just plated and needs a clean up. I'll go in a vintage lot. Oh, that's an earring, isn't it? Flippin' heck. Oh, little seahorses. Cute. Ooh, some screwbacks with goldstone in. I might test that for silver. It might be a low grade, but pretty stone, isn't it? So many baggies of things. Little chandelier leaves, skeletal leaves. They can stay in there though. Little half semi-hoop things. More glass ones. Alpaca Mexico. Open ocean. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Well, let's hope that one's brought a friend. I like that one. I'm making a little pile of ones that I really like just there. Of odd ones. Oof. That's not going in it. Faux druzy. And there you go. We found the triangle. They can go in 2 kg. Then vintage clip-ons. But broken bits. So they can go in craft. Little coral coloured one. Some more little shooting stars for the starry lot. And they're all kind of brass ones. What's that say? Marks and Spencer's maybe? Yeah, indeed, it says Marks and Spencer's on them. And they can just stay in there. Little studs. And another little set. You can stay in there. Yep. And Silk and Bay. Don't think there's anything exciting in there. Come on, where's those Italian gold earrings like we found last time, innit? Oh no, they weren't from Italy, were they? They were from like the Far East, Middle East. I mean, there can't be some in every bag. That would be ridiculous. Yep. Ooh. Oh, cool. Little hands. Holding piles. You do need a little bit of a clean up. And it's annoying that they're both the same, not mirror image. But there we go. They might just end up in a vintage lot. These are like little peas in a pod. They'll go in a vintage lot. Ram's heads. Long shards. They'll go in broken vintage. Oh no. No, they've got all of their stones. I'll put them in a vintage lot. They're nice deco earrings, aren't they? Pretty. Flowery hearts. Oh, little bunches of grapes. But it's all wearing off. They'll put them in broken vintage. Yarp. 2 kg. 2 kg. What are these like? Just brassy ones. 2 kg. Oh, look at them. They are sparkly, but I hate them on foam. Get off. Okay, that's better. Yeah, they're fun, aren't they? But they'll go in a vintage lot. Nope. More of those. Nope. I had this one before, so that might be in my odd earrings bits. There you go, there's that one. I can put them in a boho lot. Little pearly clusters. They'll go in vintage. Here we go. You're free. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, that's a nice earring. I say like that, like I'm surprised when I'm looking through a bag of earrings to find a nice earring, but that is a nice one, isn't it? I'll put that on my hope to find a friend pile. They almost look figural, don't they? Here we go. Bling-tastic, aren't they? The pretty little heart one. Chandelier. Do we have that one? Maybe, maybe not. Are there any more baggies? I just want to get all the baggies out the way before tipping out the other stuff. Oh, there's so many baggies. Okay, I think that's bags within bags. Okay, you can pair up those. Put them in boho. They just gold tone. A lot of these can stay in their bags. I'll take those little vintage ones out of there. Put them in a vintage lot. Indeed. Vintage pearly ones. Some enamel ones. Ah! Oh bugger, I'll find that later. Vintage roses. Some more little encased pearlies. Abalone vintage ones. Yeah, they've all been tiny little vintage ones. There you go. They'll go in a lot. looking for obviously signed ones and extraordinary ones. So ones that don't excite me so much. It may still be nice, but they'll go into vintage lots. Like, they're fun, they're just not ones I would particularly sell on their own, like, you know what I mean. There we go. What are they? Nope. Could probably go back in there. Burleys. Someone's done a conversion on those. Like taking them off posts and put them on these clips. And little sparkly hearts. Don't think they're silver. Dangly balls. Okay, we'll go into 2 kg. That's polymer clay. Vintage, possibly Bakelite. Keep them aside there. Ah, they're pretty. Oh, that way up. Okay, cool. Just need a little bit of a clean up, but they're quite nice. Yep, they can stay there. And then 2 random, oh no, there's your friend there. I'll go back in that bag. Okay, 2 of the same, they're like vintage style ones, but quite modern. And the same for these ones. They're fun though, aren't they? In you go. And then little flowery ones. These are cute. These little glass drop ones. I keep them aside. I don't mind them. Quite like them. So how have you folks all been? Filigree flowers, or filigree style, but no. Ooh, very sparkly ones. Little crystals. A bee. Bees. They're all going in 2 kg, this lot. They're nice though. Nice colour on that one. What's going on there? Yeah, you can stay together like that. Oh, and then vintage plastic to look like wood, I think. They'll go in a vintage lot. Oh, little very 90s set. Possibly by Cabochon. That's cute. Yeah, I'd sell that as a little set. They look like little Christmas baubles, don't they? Yeah, that's nice. I'd sell them. Any pairs there? We've had that one. Here we go. Don't think we've had that one. There we are. Nice. That looks like a little egg. Plain old studs. And nothing exciting in there. Just that sparkly ones. there's some more of those little hummingbird ones. Like the pull-through ones. I'm sure I've had these before. And some vintage fans. That looks painful. I'll put them in a vintage lot. And these are stamped S925, but we tested them and they're not. They lie. They lie. What about these? Keep them in there. They're vintage ones. Ah, here we go. So that's Murano glass ones. Cool. Sell those. These are nice. Backs on them are like, well, that's like minty fresh condition. Can't see any signature on them, but yeah, they're in really nice nick. Excellent. Put them back in the bag. This one in there. Ah, nice mother of pearl ones, probably on silver at the top there. Vintage door knocker ones. Oh, that's a handsome one. Maybe missing stones, I can't tell, they might just be dark, but that's lovely. Might, is the other one here? Please be here. Yes, there we go. Might have a closer look at them. Oh, I can see it is missing stones there. Shame. That might be silver, but I don't think the rest is. I might test it though. Chain earrings. That says Pilgrim. So where's your friend? There we go. I'll put them in my Pilgrim bundle. Little Edelweiss. They'll go in a vintage lot. Moony Moons. They're 80s. Yeah, all of these looks like will go in vintage lots. Oh, they're unusual. Cut steel ones. Or, you know, machine cut. Ones that look a bit like zippers. That is a manky earring back. Do not lick your fingers after touching this lot. Ugh. Rim zippers. They're fun. Quite like them. I keep them aside. Just something a bit different, aren't they? And these fun little plastic ones, mismatched. Which way round are they? Hard to tell. But could do like a couple of artisan pairs together. Artisan, i.e. a bit bonkers, you know. Some more pretty little rosy ones. And some odds. Little crystal ones. They might be on silver. They're sweet. And then they're plastic hearts. No, nothing exciting in there. Okay, now I actually get to pour out the contents of the main bag. After all that, the bag is going to fall apart. Right. I don't like things on cards and stuff. annoys me, but there we go. Right, we have got that one, and we've got that one that's like an egg. There it is. Can go in there and fill a baggie up with stuff. Made in Korea. These would be like 1980s or 1990s, aren't they? I mean, that's if they're original card, but I don't think so, because it would have been bigger than that, wouldn't it, surely? But yeah, vintage lot. It might be a bit of like Toledo Damascene style, so I'll put them in that lot. Oh, the foam is gonna disintegrate and make a mess. It's horrible. I need to clean up what's in the box. Ooh. Pop a little sparklers. Don't even know what that material is. That feels horrible. Horrible. But yeah, they can do a little vintage sparkly bundle. There's definitely enough in there now. Okay, vintage lot. And then, okay, that bit's come off there. Right. Hideous. Let's go in there. There we go. Acrylic ones. These green ones. Ooh, these Primani specials. And those all go together. Little enamel flames, vintage lot. What does that say? Something London. B.E. Cook, London. B. Cook, London. Take them off, the hideous foam. I mean, would that polish up, or is that's worn down, isn't it? I'll look that up anyway. Bees. Clip-on pearlies. A vintage lot. There's the other one of those. They're a bit mash-up, aren't they? What the fudge is that? Flowers? They're weird. I quite like. They look like you could actually just put the little flower in. That's bizarre. Probably brass, isn't it? Well, they're weird. Obviously they're staying because they're weird, you know. Gotta look them up. Honestly, it feels so horrible just on your hands, like gross. Arena. Oh. Vanderbilt. Marina. Handerbelt. Well, shall look them up. So I've got two names to look up. So even though they're not in good condition, it's good to know just who they are, isn't it? Is that meant to be that patinaed? Well, the other one isn't there, unless that is two in there. I don't know. Yeah, I think that is two pairs in there. Oh, it's not coming off. I think that is actually meant to be like that. Weird. Weird. There we go. Have fun. Here's the little heart. There they now. Can't find the other one of. Oh, there it is. Here we go. They'll still go in there, but at least they're paired up. Some nice abalone ones. Yep, that's cool. Ah, I quite like them. Shame chipping off there. They could be repainted. I put them in vintage broken. Where's that pile? Did I have one yet? The more Primani specials. Little leaves. Yeah, just go in a vintage lot. Had that one. I'm not you. Not you, cheeky. See, the screw bit of it looks gold. No, I don't think it is. It's a nice heavy gold plate, probably. Crazy bows. Ah, little teddy bears. I'll put them in kids lot. Ah, there's the other nice one of those. Excellent. They are signed Miracle as well. Fabulous. Lovely stuff. And what are they signed? AV maybe? Could be AV. Someone else to look up. And that one. They need a good clean up, but they can go in a vintage lot. And they're fun ones. I might put that with these little weird bundle artisan lot in it. Ah, excellent. Here we go. Nice. Oh, I like them. Unsigned, but I think someone would quite like some spirals like that. They're kind of cool. Little turquoise and silver, but still quite nice. I want to find that other round one from earlier, but we shall see. Whew. Crazy danglies. That bag's getting full now. Start another baggie. Again, they all need a good clean up, the ones going into this vintage lot, but you know, I'm not going to spend my time doing it. Sorry. Sorry. Part of the process, I'm afraid. They're a bit mash up as well, but... There you go in that. Vintage lot for those. Something's broken there, isn't it? Coro. Yep, they're ones I'd sell. That's cool. These kind of Moroccan lantern ones. They're quite nice though. I like. Ooh, they're unusual, aren't they? They've got a bit of a 60s mod look to them. I don't quite like that. What are these? A little bit of rolled gold, perhaps? Might take a closer look at them in a sec. Copper tone ones. Oh, mother of pearl. Flowers. Does that say Jewel Craft or something? Or nope, Trifari. Trifari ones, cool. There's the other one of those, but we're testing them, aren't we? Nice stone. There's the other one. Might put them in the gemstone lot. Chandelier. Chandeliers for everyone. Nice enamel hoop. Some more abalone. Could put them together, couldn't I? Oh, that's cool. It's like some like cave painting-y. Interesting. Kind of fun. Oh, some more Trifari. Oh, there you go. So those two pairs can go together. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Vintage lot. Oh, look at them. They need a good old clean up and a bit of attention, but they're super pretty. Might put them in broken vintage lot. Yes. Clip-on domes, plastic domes. What does that say? Oh, Durberg Kern. Yep, cool. Hoops, long hoops. Oh, is that one? Yes. Yeah, I like them. So I've got to look that up. Open Ocean. So that's my looking up pile there. Ah, yay. Cute. That one's got a little papoose. Like them. There you go, there's that one. I'll put that in boho lot. And those. Yep. Little moons, sort of. Moons from the side, aren't they? Might put them in the starry lot. That's missing the bit off the bottom. It's missing its bottom. I've got some more pairs that I can see over here. I'm going to pop in. Yup. I think that's it. I think the rest are just bitses and brokens. Oh, that's my vintage broken lot there. Yup. Okay. Cool. And then lots of, I wonder if, how did that come off there then? What were they on there? I'll put them in. They could be used as replacement ones for the chips perhaps. None of them wanted to go in that bag then, did they? Nothing wanted to go in that bag. Right, so we got a tiny little bit of looking at and testing in here. Don't think they're going to be silver. I think that's made out of like tin. I think that is silver on there. So just silver hooks on those. Yeah, looks like on these deco ones to fix up, but I don't think. Oh, well, maybe. And then, no, sadly not. Goldstone ones, but they can be cleaned up. And then these ones I don't believe at all. Now you can see the copper coming through there. Here we go. And then, yeah, I mean, those ones are, that's fine. They're cute little hearts, aren't they? I might put them in charity whatnot show perhaps, because they're lovely colours. Beads on this one. No, but they'll go in the boho lot. They're kind of fun. And then just wanted to have a closer look at these. I think maybe a rolled gold perhaps. Don't think I can see any marks. It might just be a really heavy gold plate. Oh yeah, you can see the copper coming through, I think. I think so anyway. Right. Let's test our silvery bits first. So indeed, those are sterling silver, and all of that is sterling as well. Excellent. So, might be worth fixing. I like those. And then take our gold solution out on that one, which will just, there you go, away it goes. But we do have 3 little backs to look at as well, covered in people gunk. Yep, I think that one says 9 carat on it. Yep, that one says 9 carat. And so does that one. And so does that one. So we've got 3 9 carat gold backs as well. Always handy to have, especially because 2 of them look like they match. So very handy. And a nice cute little pair of Art Deco sterling silver earrings, which although we're missing a couple of stones, maybe worth fixing. Should we have a look and see what the stones are? I mean, they're probably just going to be paste. But that middle stone there is very sparkly. Oh, it certainly goes past glass. So we might actually be heading towards a quartz perhaps, but the other ones, yeah, very not registering, and you can see like they are slightly darker, but that middle one I think is possibly an actual gemstone because it is so much brighter and sparklier than the others. So that might go in my little project pile because they are rather handsome, aren't they? I do like those. And then other ones that I do like those ones as well. I think they've got a cool look to them. I like the weird little artisan bundle of bits there. We've got like some people and some copper, yeah, and the miracle ones and the little Christmassy baubles and some names to look up. So that's cool. Awesome. See you again. Bye bye now. Bye bye.